Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about rheumatoid arthritis and how to overcome rheumatoid arthritis. The aim of this video is to provide you with information to overcome the disease as soon as possible. I am not going to talk about the common general information, but I am going to talk to you about how to defeat rheumatoid arthritis and how to get rid of the symptoms the best. Now, what is rheumatoid arthritis? Rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic autoimmune inflammatory disorder. It's a chronic disorder, which means the person will suffer for many years once they get affected with rheumatoid arthritis. And it's an autoimmune disorder, which means that our own immune system of the body, our own body's immune system fights against our own body. Our own immune system fights against our own body, and that is why it is called as autoimmune. Our own immune system destroys our own body. So it's a very scary thing where our own body destroys our own body. And it's a inflammatory disorder, which means that there will be a lot of inflammation in the body, and the inflammation will damage the tissues of the body. So we need to tackle it as soon as possible, and we need to tackle it to the maximum at the earliest, failing which the rheumatoid arthritis will damage the body. Where will it attack? Generally, rheumatoid arthritis will attack the joints, especially the small joints of the hands and legs, and early morning you will have the stiffness of the fingers, and there may be tenderness of the joints. Especially rheumatoid arthritis is seen affecting on both sides of the body. So these are the common symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Not only joints, it can also affect the bones, it can affect the lungs, it can affect the heart and other parts of the human body. And in this video, we are going to know how to tackle the rheumatoid arthritis and bring down the symptoms as much as possible, and how to become healthy and get rid of rheumatoid arthritis. This is the aim of this video. Now, coming to the treatment part, once you are diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, once you know that you have got rheumatoid arthritis, how to get rid of this? The first and primary thing is taking proper medicines. In allopathy, we give the disease modifying anti-rheumatic medicines, and sometimes if the patient doesn't respond much to these DMARDs, then we'll shift the patient to biologicals and treat the patient on biologicals. This is how we go about treating patient in allopathy who is suffering, a patient who is suffering with rheumatoid arthritis. Sometimes the doctors who treat you may also give you a short course of bridging course of corticosteroids, or simply called as steroids. So if you are a patient of rheumatoid arthritis and if you are taking steroids prescribed by the doctor, don't be afraid of that. Don't panic, because the doctor knows when to start the steroid and when to end the steroids. If the disease is in a big flare-up, or if the disease symptoms are really bad, if the inflammation in the body is too high, then the doctor will put you on a short course of steroids. So don't worry, taking steroids in such kind of scenario will be a good thing for you. It will help you rather than harming you. So this is how it goes about in allopathy. The disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs, and then biologicals and steroids as needed. Now, even after taking the medicines, sometimes there may be some complications. What are the complications with the medicines? Sometimes the DMARDs medicines or the disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs may affect the liver. The major side effect of these drugs is liver pathology. They may damage the liver. Liver toxicity may happen. So you have to have a check on your liver on and off. The doctor will be looking at your liver on and off to treat you if at all you develop any liver complications. And if a person is on biologicals, the person may have drop in the immunity. So there may be a slight increase in the chance of developing opportunistic infections or simple other infections. So there is a slight chance, increased chance of developing infections, more of infections when compared with the common public. So these are the major complications with the treatment. Otherwise, the medicines are virtually safe and you can follow them. Now, We have seen that rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disorder. Because rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disorder, whatever we eat, we should be careful. What is the aim of this video? The aim of this video is to get rid of rheumatoid arthritis as much as possible, as soon as possible. So our aim is not simply taking medicines and taking them lifelong, but to try to get over the disease and get rid of the disease. So for that you need to take food that which does not increase your inflammation in the body. If you take any fried items, more of sugar, jaggery, these things can increase the inflammation in the body. So please try to avoid taking sugar, jaggery and free carbohydrates, junk food, fried items and all these things. You have to stop eating. So aim at taking those things which will reduce the inflammation in the body. What are they? The best things which will reduce the inflammation in the body are taking omega-3 fatty acids, which are there in flax seeds or oily fish like salmon, and taking things which will reduce the inflammation in our kitchen like turmeric, ginger, olive oil, because olive oil also is very good for rheumatoid arthritis patients. It will reduce inflammation. And taking the food stuff which is colored. For example, if you want to take fruits, take colored fruits, preferably berries, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, like that. Colored fruits you have to take, pomegranate, like that. And tomatoes, they are rich in lycopene, which is a antioxidant, so you can take it. That will help you a lot. Lot of nuts, cherries and also green leafy vegetables will help you to overcome the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. And also please remember, if you are suffering with rheumatoid arthritis and if you are obese, you have to lose weight. If you do not lose weight, then your joints, your knees and your joints of the feet will be easily getting destroyed. Because of your weight, your knees and your feet will start to pain and they will degenerate faster because of your weight. Over a period of time, after a few years, you may not be able to walk. So try to reduce your weight as soon as possible, as much as possible. This is mandatory. For that, as I already told you, you have to stop taking sugar, jaggery and all the sugar containing stuff and processed food and free carbs. You have to do that. What are the complications associated with rheumatoid arthritis? As I already mentioned, the rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disease. So it can affect any part of the body, especially the joints, and initially the small joints and later the big joints also. And along with the joints, it can affect the heart, the lungs and the bones. Your bones can become very brittle. You may develop osteoarthritis if you have rheumatoid arthritis. So it's always advisable for you to check your bone strength and take proper amount of calcium and vitamin D and also the other required medicines which we use for treating osteoporosis if in case you have rheumatoid arthritis and osteoporosis. Now coming to the psychological support, if a person is suffering with rheumatoid arthritis, they will be frustrated, they will be irritable and sometimes they can be depressed. So if you are in the household of a person who has rheumatoid arthritis and if you see the particular member of your family suffering with rheumatoid arthritis and if they are irritable and frustrated, don't yell at them. And if they are yelling, don't retaliate. Try to understand that they are suffering a lot in life and try to give them psychological care and love and show compassion. And if they are in depression, try to treat them for depression. Seek the medical help immediately. Now, the aim of this video is to get rid of the rheumatoid arthritis as much as possible, as soon as possible. So sometimes people ask me and they say, is there anything more that I can do to come out of rheumatoid arthritis, to alleviate the symptoms and to get rid of rheumatoid arthritis? Yes, there are other options. First of all, you should understand that there are some triggers which can trigger your rheumatoid arthritis, like you should not smoke. If you are smoking, then rheumatoid arthritis can become worse. And you have to be careful with the weather. Sometimes cold weather can worsen rheumatoid arthritis and humidity, a humid weather can worsen the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. So quit smoking, be away from cold weather, be away from humid environments. Then you can become better, symptomatically you will feel better. And beyond this, is there something which can help us with rheumatoid arthritis? Yes, there is something like keto diet and also carnivore diet. Keto diet can help you to overcome the symptoms. Carnivore diet can help you to overcome the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Keto diet and carnivore diet are known to reduce the inflammation in the body. As I already told you, rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disease. So you have to reduce your inflammation in the body, for which you need to take keto diet and carnivore diet. And doctors will guide you, they will help you to take the proper keto diet and carnivore diet, either of them, either keto or carnivore. Carnivore would be best for rheumatoid arthritis, or else keto also would be equally good. If possible, you can try them and you can become much better. The inflammation in your body will drastically come down and you can become symptomatically much better. And is there any other thing that we can do to overcome rheumatoid arthritis? Yes, because I'm a doctor in homeopathy, I tell you that homeopathy also has got very good medicines which can bring down the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. You can, after starting the allopathic medicines and proper diet therapy like keto or carnivore, and reducing all the inflammatory things in your diet and managing stressless life, stress-free life, after doing all these things, if you can integrate and incorporate homeopathy into your system, then you can become much better. Homeopathy also has got wonderful medicines which can decrease the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, and you can become symptom free, and over a period of time when you are using all these medicines, your quality of life will increase and you will feel much better. As the inflammation decreases in the body, you will feel a lot of relief and you can manage your symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis with minimal medicines. And this is the way in which you can get rid of rheumatoid arthritis, or you can overcome the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Try this. Try proper food, try stress-free life, try proper medicines in allopathy, and also definitely integrate homeopathy, so you can become much healthier and your inflammation will come down and naturally your body will start to heal. And you can become symptom free at the earliest. Hope this helps you. Thank you.